Hey there, this is your coach James Wilson here with workout A for the first phase of the 90-day MTV Skills and Fitness program. Phase 1, I'm going to be focusing on body positions. So we're going to be doing a lot for the hip hinge and the upper back stability that we need for that. So we're going to start out with our core circuit. First exercise is going to be a half get up. Show you how this one works. You can use either a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Either one is going to be the same thing. I'll show you with the dumbbell here. You're going to start out by lying on your back with the weight next to you. You're going to roll over to your side and grab the weight. Use both hands to bring it up. Get it up into position. And then you're going to extend the arm and the leg on the other side out. Now, from here, we're going to get up on our elbow. When we get up here, we're going to really think about driving those shoulder blades back and down, puffing the chest out, good strong upper back position. Also want to watch this knee that it hasn't collapsed in. Make sure our foot is still nice and strong on the ground. And then I'm going to come up to my hand. When I come up to my hand, I'm going to pivot on my palm and let my fingers turn back behind me. And again, get my shoulders pulled down and back. Make sure my foot is strong on the ground, that knee isn't collapsed in. Good strong posture. Come back down to my elbow. Check my posture, make sure everything's nice and strong. And then lower myself back down my back and then repeat. So elbow, make sure everything's nice and strong. Hand, everything's nice and strong. Down to my elbow, back down to my back. When you're done with all of your reps, two hands bring it down, brings it down to the ground. Then you switch sides. So just take a second at each position and really make sure you've got good strong posture. Again, that upper back is a real important element for us for this program. We're going to be pairing that up with a marching bird dog. So the bird dog is an exercise a lot of people are familiar with. You're going to get down on all fours, hands and knees. You're going to extend one arm out and the opposite leg back. When I do this, I like to make sure that my thumb is pointing towards the ceiling and my big toe is pointed towards the ground. So I don't want my big toe pointed out to the side. Don't want my thumb pointed off to the side. Thumbs up, big toes down. Hold this for a second. Come back down to my start position. Now I'm going to alternate. Do my other side, hold for a second. Bring it back down. That's one rep. So I'm trying to do this and have as little movement and weight shifting from side to side through the torso as I'm doing it. So that's your marching bird dog. And so you're going to alternate, do one set of the half get up on each side, one set of the marching bird dog, go through that circuit one more time. That'll be your core circuit. Moving on to the focus circuit, we're going to be using a Bulgarian goat bag swing and a push-up. The important thing with these is that we're watching the 2-2-0 tempo that I'm going to show you. We really want to make sure we're keeping constant tension on the muscle. We're working on the endurance of the postural muscles and the muscles that are involved in this, because again, it's good to be strong, but we need to have that endurance factor to be able to apply it on the trail. So, show you with a dumbbell. Either way, dumbbell or kettlebell is going to be the same. You're going to hold your weight and you're going to get it about the middle of your chest, and you're going to pull your elbows back. So you're going to pull your weight into you like this. You want to make sure your shoulders are down away from your ears. You're tucking your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Good strong upper back position. So with your feet shoulder width apart, you're going to get yourself set. You're going to push your butt back. You're going to let your chest come down towards the ground. At this bottom position, you're going to come back up. So again, we're trying to maintain constant tension. So you're coming down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. So no pauses at the top or the bottom. Just trying to keep a good, constant, steady, pace with this, and keeping the upper back nice and strong, balanced on your feet. That's really what you want to pay attention to, is because as you come forward, if you feel your weight shift to your toes, you're leaning forward with your shoulders, which is really going to mess you up with your body position on the bike. You also don't want to feel your toes coming off of the ground. You want to feel your weight staying balanced on your feet as you're doing this. That's your indicator that you're staying nice and balanced throughout this movement, which is what you want on the bike. So that's your Bulgarian goat bag swing, and then you're pairing that up with a push-up. And so just your regular standard push-up, hands underneath the shoulders, good strong plank position. But again, we're gonna come down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. So keeping that constant pace, that constant tension on the muscle, again, really works on the that endurance factor, and that's what we're wanting to work on. So that's your push-up. You're pairing those two up, going through that circuit 3 times, watching that tempo there. And then finally, we've got our secondary circuit where we've got a bodyweight squat that we're going to start out with. Then we're going to do a bat wing or 3-point row, depending upon what equipment you have. And then finally a farmer's walk. And so for the bodyweight squat, you want your feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly out. You can have your hands in. And what you're going to do is you're going to pull yourself down. Pretend there's a curb behind your heel. You're going to sit your butt down towards that curb. We want the inside or the elbows to touch the inside of the knees, and then you're going to come back up. So watching the balance on the feet as you're coming down. You don't want to feel the weight shifting to the toes. You don't want the inside edges or outside edges peeling up. We want to stay nice and balanced on the feet, pulling the butt straight down, keeping the shoulders tucked in, down and back. We don't want this happening here, and then back up. So just nice and easy bodyweight squats. Show you from the side. If you need to, for counterbalance, you can put your hands out at the bottom, but try to keep them in and use those elbows at the bottom as your guide. So at the top, you want to be squeezing your glutes, get nice and tall and thin. Don't think about leaning back. But again, if you're watching your balance on your feet, you'll feel that. If you lean back, you'll feel your weight shift to your heels. And so if you're focusing on staying balanced on your feet, then you'll a lot of that stuff will take care of itself. The next exercise is our bat wings or the 3-point row. So you're gonna need a bench for the bat wings. So hopefully you have access to that. I'll show you that real quick. If not, I'll show you the 3-point row. You're gonna use a couple of dumbbells or kettlebells, either one. It's gonna be the same. You're gonna get yourself set with your chest on the bench. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive our elbows. We're gonna pull our thumbs to our armpits, and we're gonna hold it for a count of 5. So pulling the elbows back, thumbs to the armpits, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower back down, pull it up, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down, up. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, back down. So that's your bat wings there. Following the reps in the program there on your logs. If you can't do that, if you don't have access to a bench, most everybody has access to a chair, something that you can use, so you can do a 3-point row. And so again, pretend this is a chair instead of my bench. You would bend over, much like you're doing your Bulgarian goat bag swing. So butt back, chest down. You're gonna have your hand on your chair or whatever it is you're using for your 3rd point of support here. Shoulders pulled back and down, good strong posture. And then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna drive the elbow back, thumb into the armpit. We're gonna hold for a count of 5. We're gonna lower back down. Back up, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, back down. So again, bat wings, I prefer the bat wings. They target the upper back muscles that we're looking for a lot more effectively. But if you don't have a bench where you can do it like that, then you can do the 3-point row and just add in that pause, and we'll get most of what we're looking for. So the last exercise in this circuit is going to be a farmer's walk. We're looking for 20 to 40 steps on this farmer's walk, so you're just going to find a weight that works good for that range. The main thing with this is posture. Shoulders pulled back and down, elbows locked out, good tall posture. And from here, I like to walk a figure 8. So I'll just walk. You don't even need much space at all to walk your figure 8. Nice, easy stroll. You're not in any big hurry. So each step counts as a pace, and again, we're looking for 20 to 40 paces. So count that out, and that's it. Again, it's not a grip exercise. It's a posture, upper back exercise. So really focus on maintaining that posture. If you feel your shoulders doing this and you can't get them back to where they need to be, then go ahead and stop. Don't keep going just because your grip isn't gone yet, but your posture's gone to poop. That's not what we want. So that's your farmer's walk. That's the end of your secondary circuit. That's gonna do it. You're gonna go through that 2 times. That's gonna do it for the strength training portion. After that, you've got some cardio, you've got some explosive repeats. Preferably you can use a bike or a rower. Other than that, you can run or use whatever other piece of cardio equipment that you have available. But the idea is you want to do something that you can go extremely hard, very explosively during the work period, and then real easy during the rest period. So you're going 8 seconds on, 60 seconds rest. You're building up from 6 rounds in week 1 to 10 rounds in week 3. And then, but you're looking for that real explosive, real high effort for the work effort, and then back off and rest and recover for the rest effort. So pretty straightforward there. So that does it for the cardio, which is going to do it for workout A. And if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you in workout B.